Russian President Vladimir Putin has laid down very clear conditions for Ukraine to agree to a peace deal, but US has still not clarified the extent of its role in meeting demands and expectations of both Ukraine and Russia. Putin has made four main demands. Number one, that Ukraine give up eastern Donbas, the region that is Ukraine's industrial powerhouse and provides approximately 56% of the country's hard coal reserves. Demand number two is that Ukraine renounce its ambitions to join NATO. Kyiv has been eyeing the alliance's membership for years in an attempt to embrace a more European identity, much to Russia's dismay. The third demand and the fourth demand is that Ukraine remain neutral as a country, and lastly, keep Western troops out of Ukrainian territory. Reports suggest that Putin has softened his territorial conditions for peace with Ukraine. Last year in June, the Russian president demanded that Kyiv cede 4 provinces to Moscow, which Moscow claims as part of its own territory. That's Donetsk, Luhansk and eastern Ukraine, which makes up the Donbas plus Kherson as well as Zaporizhia in the south. In the latest development, though, Putin has reportedly retained the demand of Ukraine withdrawing from parts of Donbas region that Moscow controls. In return, latest reports say that Putin is willing to halt the current front lines in Zaporizhia and Kherson. According to several US and independent analysis, it is estimated that Russia controls approximately 88% of Donbas, 73% of Zaporizhia and Kherson. The development comes a week after Russian president met his US counterpart Donald Trump at a summit in Alaska. Trump then met his Ukrainian counterpart Zelensky and leaders of 7 other European countries. Security guarantees have been a big part of the multilateral discussions that took place earlier this week at the Oval Office. However, 5 days since that meeting, no clarity has emerged on the nature of the guarantees that will be given to Ukraine. What role will the US play in this? And which other countries will be a part of Ukraine's security agreement? The latest discussion on guarantees took place on Wednesday when defense chiefs of 32 NATO member states participated in an online meeting. Military chiefs are contemplating mechanisms of a combined security force and how it might work in Ukraine, especially after Trump has already denied the presence of US boots on Ukrainian soil. Amid the flurry, Russia's foreign minister has said that any talks of security guarantees between the West and Ukraine is a plot that will fail for as long as it does not involve Moscow in the negotiations.
The aim is to shift focus from elimination of the root causes of Ukrainian conflict and achieving of sustainable settlement to providing security guarantees for Ukraine without participation of the Russian Federation. This is so obvious to everyone that I do hope that this plot, this adventure will fail.
For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.